Let's try to crochet hand warmer gloves whose entire fabric is made of zigzag crochet. There are two types of the thumb part, cylindrical shape or hole, but this time I will take the hole type. The point is how to make a hole using chain stitches and how to decrease the number of stitches increased there. This time I will make it to fit my hand, but you can adjust the size by changing the thickness of the crochet hook and wool yarn. Even if you crochet them with the same number of stitches, you can make them big if you use a thick hook or yarn, and small if you use a thin hook or yarn. In my case, the length around my palm is about 21 centimeters. There are 64 stitches in the zigzag crochet. This number of stitches is derived from the fact that 10 centimeters will have 19 stitches when the wool yarn used this time is crocheted with single crochet. If you want to adjust the size, you can calculate the number of gauge stitches by calculating 400 divided by the length around the palm. For example, if your palm is 20 centimeters long, you can use wool yarn and a crochet hook that will make 10 centimeters equals 20 stitches when you make the fabric with single crochet. 18 centimeters is about 22 stitches. However, this sizing method works well when the hand shapes are roughly the same. Therefore, if you want to make it for small children, you may need to change the number of rows according to the hands of the person. Then, let's crochet it. First, start from the fingertip side and crochet the tube up to the base of the thumb. It looks like this when 6 rows are crocheted. You can make it a little longer here if you like. Next, make a thumb hole. It is better to make the thumb hole in front of the index finger. In that case, the beginning chain will come to the outside of the little finger and it won't stand out. The point where the thumb hole is made is the position where the tube around the palm is divided at a ratio of 3:2. What you have to be careful about here is that the position of crocheting is different between the left hand and the right hand. The number of stitches is the same, but the order of crocheting is different, so be careful. Let's take the left hand as an example this time. At the 38th stitch from the beginning, crochet 14 stitches of a zigzag chain. After you crochet the chain, you crochet the remaining 26 stitches and go around the tube. The next row is crocheted without any increase or decrease. I was able to create a thumb hole with these 2 rows. From here, decrease the number of stitches toward the wrist. First, reduce the 14 stitches on the thumb part, and then squeeze the tube evenly. For the thumb part, decrease the stitches as shown in the figure. By decreasing 14 stitches which were increased by chains, it became the same size as the first tube. In the remaining 3 rows, decrease the stitches alternately between the beginning and the opposite side and shorten the tube to the size of your wrist. It is also possible to adjust the thickness of the wrist by changing the number of decreasing stitches. Finally, if you crochet 6 rows without any increase or decrease, it will be complete. You can change the number of rows here as you like. Make the right hand side in the same way, but be careful to make it symmetrical with the left hand side. That's how to make basic hand warmer gloves. You can make hand warmer gloves that fit your hands perfectly, so please try to crochet them. Thank you for watching.